Okay guys, welcome back. So now I'm going to show you how to perform a database replication, or also known as a database cloning or database refresh. So basically what I'll do now is I need to I need to get to my SQL Plus window. So I need to SQL Plus. Let me do this. Host. So I already have the steps for performing a replication here. So what I need to do is, and again, there you go. So you can just outline what the definition I just outlined for the database, what database replication is. So what I need to do is I'm going to basically just CLS in my get my command line cleaned up. So what I need to do now is I'm gonna echo my SID, right? Because this is my SID V11G2H1. So just to echo this, V11G2H1. So now I'm gonna do it RMAN target, and then catalog RMAN. There you go, and I'm going to perform a backup database plus archive log backup database plus archive log. So basically what that is going on, what I'm going to do is I need to basically just set up my directory, right? So I'm going to use, let me go to my file system. So I'm going to go into, again, C app over data. That's where I have my C app, and then over data. So I already created a clone DB file, right? This is where my control files, my data files, my video log files are going to be placed, going to be stored. So basically, what I need to do next is, after I've created this folder for my file, my database files, then I need to create I need to create an init my clone that OR file. So what I'll do is I already have that file here. So just to go over this init file, right? So what I did is I assigned my database name, and my database is going to be clone DB. So assign my database name, instance name, and then I place these two initialization parameters: the DB file name convert and the log file name convert. And then inside of the parentheses, I have, the first value is basically this is my directory, the data file direct location for my primary database, right? And then I also specify the database file location for my clone database. And again, I did the same thing for these two parameters. And just make sure that you have compatible database versions as your target and as your max size. So anyways, so what I'm gonna do is this is a decent init file, right? So what I'll do is I will go into actually save this, save as, and then what I need to do is I need to go into get to this location, the database folder, and I'm going to save this file as all files. So it's going to be init clone db.ora. So I just saved my OR file, right? My init file. So what I'll do is I'm gonna close this, and And then what I'll do is go into the next screen. So what, and again, so this is the content of my init file, as I just went over. Basically, so what I need to do now is I need to create my instance, right? So my backup is complete. So what I'll do is, and again, so the reason why I backed up my database is just to make sure that, you know, if anything goes wrong, I do have a copy of my database that I can restore and recover to. So that's why I perform the backup. So what I'll do now is I'm gonna actually just exit RMAN, and I'm gonna run this command odem new sid clone db, and then p file is gonna be the file that I just created. So let me get to my file location, copy, paste, and then it's gonna be this one. So copy this one, and then paste it here, and then that for a, and then so now I need to put pwd for password, and then password is going to be clone db, and then create my instance. So basically, this is again. So I'm taking my you know the basically the scripts from this tutorial. So instance is being created. Just be there you go. So what I'll do now is I'm going to run. I'm gonna do this. So cls set oracle underscore sid is equal to clone db. So what I'll do now is I'm going to SQL plus log in as 6db, as you can see. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna create an SP file from P file. So create SP file from P file is equal to copy this, paste, and then copy, paste, and that ORA. As you can see, I have myself an SP file now. So what I need to do is I'm gonna run startup no mount false. There you go. I'll actually just go back to my host. And then what I'll do is I'm going to run RMAN target. Actually, let me do this. Yes, target is going to be sys. I'm going to put this screen away, so I don't want to get to see my password. So, alright, V11, V2, H1. And then so I'm gonna put my target and my auxiliary. So let me auxiliary sys clone db at clone db. Uh, let me do this quick. This is the issue I keep having. So uh, SQL plus. Anyway, so D2. Alright, so this is like what I was really concerned about. So let me do this. Put TLS SQL plus put RMAN 0. Okay. Target Swiss 11G2H1. There you go. So now I'm gonna run the duplicate command, duplicate target database to clone DB. So I'm cloning my database. There you go. So I've successfully uh, basically create a clone my database. So what I'll do now is I'm going to exit RMAN. So go back to the host, and then SQL plus into my new database, SysDBA, and select. Let me do this. Select instance underscore name from the dollar instance clone DB. Select status from the dollar instance. There you go. Open. Let me see what can I query. So if I was to let me do this. Select username from all underscore users. So users that are available. Let me try Scott. So let me do connect HR. There you go. Select star from regions. There you go. We have ourselves a clone a replica of our primary database. So what I'll do is I'm going to exit and then come back to my tutorial. So what I'll do next is I'm actually going to now I'm going to perform a database migration across across a different across different OS platforms, right? But basically I'm just going to do a migration onto my own Windows system, right? Because I do not have a I don't have any Linux, even just the virtual environment setup. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna perform a I'm gonna do a Windows to Linux, but it's just gonna be the outcome's gonna be a Windows to Windows. So anyways, what I'll do now is I need to go to I already have these scripts stored. What I'll do is yeah, so just give me 1 second. I'll go to RMAN commands. No, this is not it. Should be just give me one. Should be let me see. Transport scripts. No, I need this, but not now. So apparently I do not have this. So anyway, so what I'll do is I'll actually just type out my script. So let me go back into my database, DBA, and I'm gonna run this select statement, right? The select star from the dollar transportable underscore platform work platform underscore name is equal to Microsoft Windows IA 64-bit let me see. But you know what? Nah, this is gonna be painful. Let me just mark and copy this. Shift over compatibility. Just be patient. Select star from okay. I thought I had the script somewhere. Let me pause right here and then I'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back. So as I was saying, basically I was able to get that script. Before I do that, we actually just come to my let me do this. Directory host cls SQL plus, and what I'm doing, what I need to is I need to confirm what my versions are for my database and my OS. Select star from the $version. Okay, Windows 32-bit. Okay, that's okay. No issues with that. And then just check compatibility. So I changed. So this is the right script, but just make sure that you have the right the right size for your text. That's what I would say about this script. So paste. As you can see, the outcome is I have different the compatibility versions. I mean compatibility for the different OSs, right? Between this and again, so I'm reviewing source and target for my source and target OS. So let me actually just bring that here. So and again, 64 good. Okay. Okay. Anyways, so what I do now is I will shut down my database. So shut down a board, and I'm gonna start it up in mount mode, and then start it in and open it in read only mode. There you go, and then start up mount. There you go, and then run alter database open read only. Your database has to be in read only mode for you to be able to perform this migration, again, migration across of your database across you know, different OS platforms. So database recovery. No, it does not. Alter database open read only. Let me do this. Shut down immediate. Okay, shut down immediate. Startup mount. I shouldn't have run that shutdown aboard. Let me do this. Quit. Shut down immediate. So that's the lesson. Do not run a shutdown aboard if you want to place your database in read-only mode. So what I'll do next is I need to check my database for readiness, right? So I already have this script saved in the file this file, as you can see. So I'm going to it's gonna be db ready. That's the first one. So I'm gonna copy this. It's this one, and then paste it on my window. I'm in my script window. Okay. Actually, you know what? Set server output on. That's what I should have done. So if you do not if there's no output, then basically there's nothing to be concerned about. So basically, you know, you would basically just you would basically just be concerned if there are things that are actually just apparent that are being retrieved by this PLC code block. So let me do this. So let me run the next one. Copy this. And again, so this one you're just looking at. These are the external objects. You can review this. Basically, this is fine. This database. There's no problem with these. So they're not gonna that you're not gonna this is not gonna fail because of these. Just to reassure, just to reassure you. So just sort of look past this result set. But for the first one, and again, so if, you shouldn't have. So basically, let me put it this way, right? You should have no results in the first from the first procedure, the first physical block, and for the second one, if you have this particular result set, then you should be fine. So now what I'll do is I will actually just let me do this. Good. Or host CLS RMAN target. So let me go to my tutorial. Go to the next slide, and then basically I am going to give me 1 second. Database new. Okay. So I'm actually going to run this script. So what I'll do is I'm actually going to let me do this. I should definitely have this one open. So I do not have this one open. Okay, anyways, let me go to my RMAN client. I'll actually run this command: convert database new database clone db2 transport script, and I need to put my transport script location. And you actually just put in that right here so you can see. App convert db2 that SQL to platform Linux IA 64-bit db underscore db underscore file underscore name underscore convert c app for data clone db. That's my primary the database, the primary database for this operation. And then c app over data clone db2, and then platform name is certified. That's not right. Okay, so let me go to my script. So it should be this one. So it should be Linux IA. Let me actually do this. I should have this there, right? Okay, let me do this. Good. Linux IA 64-bit. Okay, so I will platform name is gonna be this one. So let me just make sure I have it. And again, so this is the one that I have here in this script. So and again, so let me do this. Copy that. Quit. CLS. And let me just go back and make sure. And target. There you go. Convert database to new database on DB2. Transport script C app convert to from DB2 that's equal to platform and that platform is going to be this one DB underscore file underscore name underscore convert, and then this is going to be the primary the database file location for my primary database for this operation. So C app over data clone DB and C app over data clone DB2. Where did I go wrong? Convert database. Oh man, convert database, new database. C app or data clone DB C app or data clone DB2. Oh wow. Okay, so just be patient on this one. What I'll actually do is I'm actually gonna pause it here and then I will be right back. So welcome back. The conversion was successful. And basically, so what I need to do now is I will actually I need to create a these folders, these directory path in these new folders. So I've already done that. So let me go into my file system. So and again, so this is just an example of of the Linux environment. So C app, and then going to admin, and then clone db2, and I've already created all these folders. The A dump, as you can see, the man. Okay, anyways, so A dump, B dump, C dump, and U dump, as you can see, they're all here. So what I need to do now is, and again, so I have at the bottom here, I have clone db2. So with C app or data, let me make sure I have this right here. There you go. Okay. So this is really important, right? Because if you do not set this right, then basically then your files are going to be created in the wrong location. So let me show you what exactly what I mean. Um so these files are here because of this setting, you know. But if I had not, if I had not specified a clone DB2 folder, then basically it would probably just it would be stored in my, what in whatever location that you specified here. So just be mindful of this when you're setting this configuration this parameter. So what I do now is conversion is complete. I've already created my I've created my all the necessary folders and tabs, and then let me just make sure with flash recovery area. Then you go into it should be flash recovery area. Clone DB2. Okay. So what I'll do next is I'm going to edit my init my init.or file from my new database, right? So what I'll do is let me do this. So actually, what I should have said, what I should have written here is edit. Make sure that these paths match for your You shouldn't say. Okay, let me make sure I have this right. Okay, so init 0.0.7.1. Okay, then you go into product db1 database. Okay. Yeah. So this is not you have to this is not what I meant. So here you have to, when I say init or what I'm actually saying is you need to modify your transport file, which is a file that's going to be created in this location. So that's why I had it here. I had in this script I had a C app so basically you modify the SQL script for the transport SQL script. So, and again, here this is what this parameter and then this setting is for. So basically, let me do this. I will just make sure that I have these video log files created. So let me go into my file system. So I'm looking for, let me just confirm C app or data. Actually, add C app or data clone db2. All my files are here. Let me go into database, C app product db home database, and then what I'll do now is I'll actually I'll create these folders manually. So let me do this. I'm gonna open up a new notepad. Okay, and I'm gonna save this notepad as this uh, as this file, this video log file. So C app database, and then all files, and I'm gonna place, and then that DBF. That's gonna be the first file. Then close this out, and then copy this, copy, and then paste it. And then change the name to this one. Okay, and then paste it again. Actually, you know what? Copy, paste, and then just be very careful as to which ones you're copying and pasting. So, copy this. Now let me just make sure I have all my the right I have all the ones all of my my video log files. So the first one is S2. So obviously I have a duplicate, right? So let me just paste this right here. So basically, so now it should be 012 as you can see 012. So I am good to go. So um let me minimize this. And so now that the two structures do match, actually before I do that, let me do this just to confirm it again. So yes, just to confirm it. They, you know, already confirmed this, and I already confirmed my init file, which is this one, as you can see. So I am, and again, as I just said, you need to, before you can move forward, you need to make sure that these files, as I've said, as I have it right here at the bottom, the physical file structure on your file system has to match the logical file system inside of file path inside of your init file, inside of your transport script. So let me actually just go ahead and just minimize this, and then come to my tutorial. So what I'll do now is I am going to go back to my SQL Plus client. Quit set oracle underscore sid is equal to clone db2 SQL Plus sysdba. What I should have done is I need to create my instance. Obviously I need to do that. Okay, so I need to run over them new sid. It's going to be clone db2 p file is going to be, I'm going to copy this, paste, and then I'm going to copy this init name for my init.or file, so that ORA, and then pwd is going to be clone db2. There you go. Let me do this now. Set oracle underscore sid is equal to, again, so I've already done this, so I shouldn't even bother, but anyway, assist dba. instance. So what I need to do now is I'm gonna run this script. I'm gonna run at, and then I'm going to my transport script. So this one, so I'm gonna do at, and then I'm going to put in convert to clone db2. Let's open cf. Okay, at cf convert to clone db2. So, and again, so I have here I have basically this is gonna vary, right? The conversion to the new database. And again, I have a small database here, so if you have a large database, then it's gonna take, and the waiting period is gonna be longer. But for me, it shouldn't take too long. Let's hope. Your database has been created successfully. Okay. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause it right here. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So basically, my I make sure that I have basically the that it was successful. So what I'll do is select table space underscore name from db underscore table spaces. That's my first query. There you go. We have all my table spaces. Now I need to check my data files. So select file name from db underscore data file underscore files. There you go. I do have all my data files. And then so now what I'll do is I'm actually going to check the components for my just make sure that I do have that this was a successful migration. So what I'll do is I'm actually gonna, if I remember, I think I'll have to spool this file. So I'm gonna run the spool app migration check .txt, and then I'm gonna run this query. Select comp underscore name status from db underscore registry. Okay, just go into my folder, migration check, open it. So, and again, so I really have to do this to actually, you know what, it should be spool off. There we go. So close this and reopen it. There you go. So basically all of my database components are valid. And if any of them are not valid, then you would have to run this file again. Let me go back up. The UTL RP. Basically, you need to recompile your objects, the ones that were basically just changed to invalid because of as a result of a migration. So basically, what I'll do now is I'm actually going to just close this out, get rid of this file. So it was successful. Let me come to my SQL Plus window. Let me do this. Select status from v $instance. Instance is open. Select status from select instance underscore name from v $instance from db2. And again, remember, so if you were in if you actually had a Windows and Linux environment, then basically you'd be able to run this query, select star from v version, and basically gonna say, okay, so if you migrate from a Windows to Linux, then it would say this would obviously be changed to Linux. So what I'll do is I'm actually going to exit, put this aside, and then come to my tutorial, and then lastly I'm going to just I have a some RMAN notes to go over. So basically, this is the last thing I want you to be aware of. Basically, you are able to create snapshot control files, and this is something I covered earlier in the tutorial. Basically, with snapshot control file, you basically they should only be used again for earlier versions of Oracle again, 3.8.1.7, and basically anything that's more current than this is probably you would you know again this is a feature that you it's nice to have it, but you gotta have the right circumstance to be able to use it. um and then, as I told you earlier, this is just RMAN uses this control file to do the synchronization a basically a current control file. So let me make sure I have this just explanation right. Okay, so basically, so you use this. Okay, Alman uses snapshot control this snap control file to do number one to synchronize with to resynchronize with the current control file. This is what it's going to be. This is what it's going to be referencing during that synchronization process. And then the same thing with with AN. Armin also uses the snapshot control file to be synchronized with the recovery catalog. So but basically what it's doing is it's referencing it's referring to the snapshot control file that you've taken. And again, snapshot is just it's basically just it's a again it's a again it's an in it's a picture of your it's an exact picture of your of what your control file was at a time of at a particular point in time. So that's what snapshot control file is. And that's what the Alman is using that. So the Alman uses that and then to refer to that, be able to synchronize with the recovery catalog, and also with the with the actual control file to make it basically just to have a to have that synchronization with the current control file. And again, and lastly, it uses snapshot control file when basically just making a backup of control files. And again, so this is again, I did some some a little bit of of research on snapshot control file. But if you ever find need to use this feature, just again, so there's a I may have not explained it the best, but just do your research and you'll be able to basically see if this is what's going to be suitable for as a solution for your problem. Okay, just thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.